When you arrive in Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Scanning the field, it's Durham. A little screen to the running back. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. The short hands, it's Emmanuel. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and a Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one, and
open runway ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Purdue!
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He tries to take the top off. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Smart offensive coordinators, they're going to throw deep balls, especially those 50-50 balls you hear about all the time. My wide receiver is better than...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
4th and short means I'm going for it nowadays. You see it all over college football. Everybody's using analytics and saying, I'm going to take my chances going for it rather than punting. So great job by the defense, but you better get that next play ready.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Give to the running back. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. The offense set for a 1st down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Durham. Finds his big tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Boilermakers!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. They'll try the run. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They're trying to get to him. Got his man on the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The hand to the running back. At the 35, he's open. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Catch in the middle, it's Peppers. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. It's complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football, because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Durham. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Fires on the run. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Finds his tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the Hawkeyes get enough for the 1st down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He finds his man. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Using his feet to buy time. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Makes a move. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Boilermakers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Swings it out to the flat. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. on target. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page.
Running toward the tape. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss.
Got a lot of running room. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Hawkeyes are marching down the field. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
The give to the back. The Boilermakers will keep this drive going. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Durham. Got his man on the right. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Purdue! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Going to the running game. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And that one will give him the lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Frank Beamer built there in Blacksburg, they're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 14 to Texas A&M.
Makes the catch. It's Emmanuel.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Power football with the run. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that supplement.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Durham. Steps away to find some room. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Wicks. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. He'll try the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Motion from the offense. Looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Makes the grab. It's Emmanuel. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line. Off play action. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Durham. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The offense lining up for a first down play. Feeling some heat. Now adjusting. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs, salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying